the axe, like pure damage from the counter helix, very scary. You always want to wail on them with not as easy anymore. And you don't have that 20-second threat permanent. Big part of this hero.
Ava actually going to get first blood on
Port, so that makes it rather difficult.
He is getting dove upon it. Grab slow coming in, SVG dives back down, and with Excalibur punching in to the Ursa, they will find him. Ticks down to the fact here, all the item timings, and we'll just see who's able to sort of have the bigger impact. SVG still in the same place where he was earlier, hanging on Pain's half of the map. Getting the vision onto Misery, they'll try and lead in. Is there going to be any sort of TPs coming through for me?
0-0-0, hasn't died or anything in the lane, despite this Weaver having some free farm. Their off lane is going to be doing a lot better.
And Top, looking to try and dive in onto Rezo. Rezo turns with a quick gust, goes for the TP out. Do they have the damage to take him in time? They don't. Rezo escapes. MSS has been left back. He does have the shackles as TPs are coming in. Shackling King RD underneath the tower. The Battle Hunger out as well as Universe comes through with the TP, held back by the Fire Blast. But MSS will find the kill onto King RD. MSS goes for the TP out. Will he be able to make it? He does. Gets back to the fountain. Will not tick out. As the fountain regen keeps him alive. And Universe, he's looking for more. Trying to chase down Tavo. Gets another spin. The Battle Hunger ticking Tavo down. And Universe with this rotation, will he get it? Chases it down. The damage is there from the Battle Hunger.
Right now, side forward gaming. Not even tilted that heavily by the offense right now.
Themselves up and over as Misery. Caught out on the wrong side.
Bond to get thick.
Bravo. Find a bit of a nasty surprise as he tries to go for the 10-minute rune. Universe and Resolution looking to chase him down. The gust comes out. Universe just looking to close the gap, get the core to drag him back in. Backups there from Misery and also a TP in from HFN. But they've already lost the Ogre and HFN.
The Radiant PA.
SS could set up something nice here with the Invis as he goes straight with the Hex. Shackle to follow up. Universe trying to get him with the call with the Fire Blast. He's going to interrupt it. It is not. Universe still gets the call off. Has the control to catch HFN. Make sure he can't time lapse out. And with the slow onset of Tavo with that Battle Hunger, they'll chase down, burst down the Ogre as well. That Invis rune's setting up for a Blink Dagger finished on Universe after those 2 kills he was involved in. And the full Desolator
he just came back.
TA. He'll pop the Global Silence. TPs are coming through. HFN and the gang ready to try and turn. Look at the bugs down to the 3 of them with the Silence as well. They'll creep down the Phoenix. No chance for SVG to dive out. They're not done yet. Pain wanting to make forward pay more for this as they'll get the chase onto Universe. Trying to turn and slow with the Battle Hunger, but there's the curse coming out from Misery. As HFN keeps onto the target, picks up the double kill. Pain Gaming struck. They're going to find Tavo on the high ground. That would be the big one. They will settle for Tavo there as they look to go in with the Hex, the Shackle, Tavo, but that will need a little further ahead at this stage. But Pain Game, they're holding us sure they have fully inflated network for this Alchemist, who is now in trouble. As the call comes through, I say he's in trouble, he's got the ult off, and in fact with the Global Silence and the TPs, it's actually going to be forward there to back away. They'll turn towards Universe. They've got the Ignite on him, slowing him down, making sure that there's no blink to allow him escape. He does have the Gust from Resolution, offering some time for him.
God, the death ball.
Surely that's not going to be enough to keep him safe, and it isn't. The curse is upon him. Rezo gets out, but Universe will not. As I really feel like Pain against out Universe down here.
He got the blink on Excalibur, but there isn't earned.
The Silence, we are. Oh, he managed to get the ult off. He turns, he's got the concoction, heads forward, but he has to be careful. Universe tries for the blink core, doesn't find it. The Battle Hunger's upon Weehart, but he's got that regeneration going for the chemical rage, so he does not need to worry about going down. And in fact, it's Resolution who's in trouble. As HFN on top of him with that Diffusal Blade offering a lot of damage. Excalibur, he's trying to come in from behind, but you cannot force this fight. He will pop the refraction, is able to blink away. MSS does finish off Tavo, but overall is Pain Gaming again taking the team fight as Universe beat down by HFN. Coming over, but of course, the swipe stack up. Pain.
They already used the snakes to take that tier 2 bottom. A lot of pressure on this egg and this call from Uni.
They know what's up, but Weehart, there's the blink, the concoction strays out, that's the Phoenix gone. He does have a buyback if they want to go come back in and commit.
Universe, for example, something like that, where it's...
Weehart just starting to rack up the kills now. With this Blink Dagger, a second pick-off. As they want to utilize that aggression that Pain is so good at playing with to punish it. His top lane, King RD jumps in, Global Silence comes out, they cannot escape on the Drowse, Resolution's dead, SVG falls as well, as Pain just continuing to make these incredible plays, left, right and center, up and down the map. And it really feels, I feel like we haven't seen Forward do anything in the last sort of 5 minutes.
Greedy, but they're all just balled together because they know that Pain are just constantly looking for fights.
They'll find Tavo. Tavo will be left behind by the rest of the team.
Okay, good grab first. Stay alone. That core in the lane because he's very strong like an ogre, but then you relegate more of the farm over to this support hero.
And look at this jump. Weehart With that vision, they have that ward, that sentry. It is about to wear off. He is going to try and chase down Rezo. The global silence coming through as well. The Radiance continues to tick down Resolution. The concoction again coming out of the Resolution. And MSS will drop the wards, but he's not going to save him. Excalibur trying to find something in return. They did get the silence, but now the BKB's worn off. We hard with the third concoctions ready to continue to chase. SVG trying to help out with the Sunray heal. The Elder's worn off on We Hard, but the damage is going to be there from HFN. We are getting the triple kill with the Radiance turn. Trying for another concoction. The egg's going to come out. Can they take that egg down in time? HFN, he'll do it! Gets the egg! 5 dead on Forward Gaming!
Versus the Alk, but he's gone for a BKB, man. Spirit Vessel.
King McKills. That's a little bit deep there. Jumps into 5 heroes, does have Tarbo and Misery by his side. Fire blast down to one of them, but this is not a fight that Pain want to take. It's now Forward are able to punish the mistakes of Pain. They'll get 2. Get Tarbo and King RD. Pain maybe getting a little carried away with that fortune that they've had so far, and now they may even lose even more. There's going to be a buyback from the Ursa. We are jumping with the concoction. They'll get the Shaman. The buyback to the TPs into the Shrine coming through. As the call from Universe buys him some sort of armor, but the Radiant still ticks him down. The concoction back up. Universe held in place as Weehar claims the double kill, and HFN's not done. He forces forward with a Hurricane Pike, Shikuching over towards SVG. Another concoction coming in, chasing down that dive as Weehar hits the shot. Triple kill.
To us the dominant here. Vision might even be a gem mode here. Pain will play real safe. Misery will pay for this one though. Easy peasy grab.
So the silencer.
That just gives him such good positioning too for the ulti with the Aghanims. Like, how do you ever catch someone alone when this guy can just dip over there and suddenly give him an egg save? Oh, maybe Tavo.
Drag back onto Tavo, but HFN's there, and King RD just jumps straight forward onto SVG, bashing him down, so there's no chance for an egg. They've got the damage as well onto Universe, as that's going to be both the Axe and the Phoenix out of the fight. No buyback on SVG, as HFN's not done. Moves in, takes the kill onto the Shaman. Resolution, he's trying to retreat back to the high ground, but King RD's in with the bash, sets up the triple kill. Stage, and I feel that's really what we're feeling, sort of the disconnect this game. The Forward Gaming had a good start, but they weren't really able to do much with it. Can they do something here? They've got the silence of the Weaver, but he's still able to force himself to the side. He starts to turn, jump in for King RD's with the bash onto Excalibur. Excalibur will fall. Forward Gaming pushed back to the base. This game is over.
Yeah.
This game is over. GG is called as Pain take the game, and this is the magic. We've seen this from sort of Pain before. When it comes to playing on the stage,
they love
have a crowd.
Buy-in for it. Go for the Invoker. Invoker TB.
Okay. So the Quasflex Invoker.
Back and forth.
Top lane. Bit of a go here from Excalibur as he's popped the Metamorphosis. They've got the Nightmare. SVG leading forward and surrounding Tarbo. He's trying to beat down onto SVG in return. Tarbo's got the stick charges, and that will get Tarbo first blood. Excalibur, he's in trouble as well. So
that's a fresh meta too.
First blood. Top lane. Dream, another attempt onto SVG. O'Turn with the Nightmare, has been surrounded by the 2 of them. Excalibur's got the Reflection. SVG pops the stick charges. Misery still retreating. SVG's got a turn, has the Brain Sap. We'll get the kill onto Misery, but
he's
looks to be a support for support trade. Is he going to pick it up before he dies? He did!
Pops his Shrine, so they go back up top. They really want 6 on top before they can make a serious movement. They're heading in just as the meta ends.
Good man, new damage being thrown down onto Excalibur. He will skill the Sunder, has got the 1 charges too, but he doesn't get the chance to get it off.
Eventually roll out here. It is Rezo that finishes on top in terms of the net worth. But our Tinker is scary with those boots travel up.
Misery, he just goes straight in. Sets up with the Fire Blast. There's the jump in with the Blink Dagger. Tarbo with the Primal Split has the stun out to Resolution. Punching into the Invoker. He's going to be thrown up in the air by the Wind Panther and now pulled straight back down. Another stun comes through as Resolution will fall. Tarbo making the play there with the Blink pickup. He's even seeing if he could set up for potentially more as MSS is very, very low. He gets the vision and Tarbo blinking out as well after the Primal Split ends. Myers have a better chance this match just because they do have this Rezo Invoker. It is that X factor. This hero that can just pop off as the game goes on, but it is for now. Universe, he's going to be the one to be initiated on as they find him in the tree. Jump off and Tarbo gets the clap. Primal Split out as well. The Supernova does come out on the high ground. They get the call the dunk to take down the Ogre. Ogre's out of the fight. Can they get anything more from this? Weehard starting to lay down the Merchant Machines from the side of it all. The rockets, the lasers, Universe getting bursted low, chased down by Tarbo's Primal Split.
Luckily, he got the call down because that allowed them to even move to the high ground and have a chance getting some other kills, but still being able to chase it down with Tavo on the Brewlings. And once again, Tavo just, he's putting the threat on.
He really is. Tavo Just get cold snap, but they're straight away with the multicast. Resolution has to be careful. They're leading with the EMP. Tarbo being focused, but he's got enough health and one charges to be back up to pretty much half health. There's the turnaround with Weehart TPing in. A defensive nightmare coming out for SVG, but it doesn't save him. In fact, it sets up for King RD to find a successful duel. The damage for HFM being focused down onto Universe. They find another jump forward. They burst down the Phoenix as well. Pain Gaming.
Essentially, have to kill him twice.
Universe, they go for the call. The Nightmare sort of staggered with it as well, though, so he's able to time that back out. He's fine, and now Tarbo tag teams in. Jumps forward, commits with the primal split. The ice wall's down to try and slow them. The Supernova on the high ground as they'll back off. Misery does fall. They've lost Misery. Excalibur's popped the Metamorphosis and the BKB, though, for this fight attempt. Jumping for Weehart. The burst enough to bring Universe down and out of the fight as the axe is gone. Excalibur trying to retreat, but Weehart just with this rocket spam picks up a second.
Question is, will they stop? I mean, without the Brewmaster split, I highly doubt you want to make any sort of aims at high ground, but they could still consider it the mid tower.
Fine, Misery. Hit the Meteor, but they're very deep here. Misery, he's still alive, and they've just lost Rezo. Misery will tick out, but it cost them Resolution and SVG. A desperate play, an attempt from forward game.
Scouted out there, and Misery instantly tags him.
The Nightmare on the side, Misery hitting forward. Tarbo's going to jump in. Clap of the primal split ready to go. Excalibur returns fire with BKB and the Metamorphosis. Again, Misery with the one to fall. They're doing the taunt, the deafening block, but the time lapse is still there for HFN. Gets himself away. Excalibur blinks forward. Wants to try and find King RD. King RD has the heal. It's not enough. And in fact, he gives it the Jordan the beast grip. They manage to catch down the Weaver once. They take the Aegis out of his hands and they've got themselves a top of Weehart too. The Sunray, the damage. They're doing it. Forward Gaming, they are holding. They've lost 2, but they've found 3. The best fight the Forward Gaming has had this game, but the fight's not quite over. As HFN, he'll get 1. They've got a buybackers. Tarbo's diving in for more. Buyback on the Bane, but there's a buyback on Weehart too. As he comes in with a boosted travel, jumps in. The burst, Excalibur's got the buyback from Weehart, knocking the Terrorblade out of the game again. As he has got buyback available, they've used 3 already. There's a dieback from SVG. Jump back in from Weehart, looking to get on top of Resolution. He'll hold back the Tinker with the Tornado. Weehart! Blinks in, gets the reach with the laser. And that is Resolution gone for 70 seconds. The full lineup of Pain, ready to continue to push in. Weehart refuels, immediately returns to the push. Tarbo playing aggressive. He knows that they're on the verge of taking it. He does
slow down.
Nearly die here. Fire Spirit coming down as well as the Sunray, but the multi-cast from Misery puts MSS in his place.
Unbelievable.
Setting the pace for his teammates. And they're not done yet. Forward Gaming, they're trying their best to hold on. They'll have Rezo back up in 7 seconds, but the Primal splits up again. King RD gets the duel onto Universe. Universe is dead. They're setting up for more. If they set Excalibur up to the air, they're blocking him off with the power split. He pops the BKB. He's looking for a Sunder target. Can he find it? He does find Misery. Gets a bit of a heal off, but so does Misery. He'll be healed and saved by King RD. Excalibur can't get back to the base. Jump forward from the Brew as they burst down another. We get a quick glimpse of Weehart's beautiful face there as Pain pushing forward, struggling and suffocating them back to the fountain. As Pain, can they do anything to turn this? This bottom Rags is going. They've lost Resolution again. Universe is back up in 10, but Pain, they've found a third tier 3. They're on to the final set of Rags. Tarbo jumping in again. Thunderclap onto the 2 of them. There's the rockets flying in from Weehart. The multicast as well onto Excalibur. The duel as well as King RD takes the fight, takes the duel. The Supernova is successful. The Sunray as well coming down onto King RD. Dive forward. MSS trying desperately
teamwork here, the
to find something, but indeed Pain keeping one another alive. Weehart, he builds a Desolator just to help close out this game. As Resolution is going to be back in 2 seconds. It's going to be their last attempt at a fight. As Universe focused down. Jump forward from Weehart. Archangel. HFA godlike. As Forward Gaming back to the fountain. A tier 4's gone. The second one's starting to fall. They do manage to burst down the Brew with a Sunstrike. But with only 2 left standing.
They look like they're feeling pretty good there, I'd say.
Pain indeed, and they should be. This has been quite the showing from them here in this series. Both games looking to be some of the best showing for this Pain lineup that we've seen so far this season.
Oh, the Mask of Madness, that's good. Add that to the stats.
And King RD, another duel, another win. GG is called. Pain Gaming, 2-0 Forward Gaming. And I really can't understate how